Hello there, I'm Isa beneath this mask. Okay, um, well, my fellow classmates, uh, I'm doing a presentation on vaporwave, and I know that a lot of you find all of my presentations boring, but I'm going to try to make this at least entertaining, even if it is pretty long. And I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I'm sorry. But I sure can hear me. I can hear a lot of things. So, okay. So this was my intro. I love vaporwave. It's one of the only genres of music that was made on the internet. So even if you don't like it, I hope you appreciate that there's an entire music genre that only exists on the internet. So bye 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 bye. Yo, what up? I'm Vaporwave. I hope you've been having a nice time. Cause I sure have. Let's get this over with. From a person. From a person. Vaporwave music is usually a heavily edited version of one song or a collaboration of many songs also edited. They also usually have a cover or use of footage of some nostalgic form of. Okay, this music is too loud, don't you think? Vapor Vaporwave music is usually a heavily edited version of one song or a collaboration of many songs also edited. They also usually have a cover or use of footage of some nostalgic form of animation from the 1990s or 1980s, such as nostalgic cartoons or 3D graphics, before rendering existed or future funk. As for editing of audio, it's usually stretched out with heavy reverberations to create a distant, atmospheric effect. And sometimes there are original vaporwave music that an anonymous artist creates, but it almost never has lyrics, and also people who experience this type of music comment on how relaxing yet eerie it sounds. Also, it's kind of a meme. Are you sure I'm bored? Hi, I guess. Are you sure I'm bored now? I mean, you get to decide, but fine. Well, Daniel Lopatin seems to be the guy who usually gets credited for creating me. He created videos on a YouTube channel where he was called Sunset Corp. He also made Echo Jams, basically 3 retro songs that are distorted pop songs, and it is interrupted by most people's it is usually interpreted by most people as sedating and unnerving. I wonder why this guy gets credited for starting this thing. Lovely endless. Thanks, James Ferraro. It's gotten pretty fat. I've Thanks to you, I've gotten pretty fat. Thanks, virtual you. Mm, mm, Made quite imitate real of how virtual it sounded. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that James Ferraro created an album called Far Side Virtual to imitate real instruments, but it sounded so virtual. Mm. And that that was one album that made me famous. And the second album is called Floral Shop from Alexander Xavier. Wah! Here are the two albums that I just vomited out. Okay. This is from Farside Virtual. Okay. This is from Floral Shop. Or should I say Macintosh Plus. That was what it was originally called. Why are all of these in Japanese? Either way, yeah, Floral Shop. It got a bit more media attention, and there is a lost from art form called the found art object, where you take an object, say it's art, to retextualize its meaning and challenge art's definition. In the same way, Xavier remixed and edited these songs to recontextualize their meaning, as both a criticism and celebration of nostalgia. I hope you like The Simpsons. Either way, like a lot of people got their working caps on, inspired by Floral Shop, and made a bunch of vaporwave songs keeping with the 80s retro style, and this is kinda when I was named. Huh. Oh, and they were mostly released in Bandcamp. Vaporware is any software that hasn't been released yet. It fitted my aesthetic perfectly, calling me Vaporwave. Also, most of most Also, it became a central part of my theme. A lot of people think of me as stolen art remarketed. A lot of people like me for giving them a sense of privacy. Artist Eco Virtual is quoted with saying, "In a world where nothing is private, it's nice to find something that feels like it came out of a dumpster of a thrift shop, where where it doesn't matter where it came from or who made it, only that it takes you to another world. A world that was nicer and more optimistic, but inevitably had to decay. Remember when the internet used to be more positive?" What's the matter? You look scared. There's going to be a lot of people in Boston because they live there. Ha 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 ha! What? Did you not find that funny? Well, don't worry, the critics didn't think either, thanks to Lisa Frank 420. A lot more people seem to come and make their vaporwave music, but people missed my irony. The irony that personified me. According to some people, and mm, according to some people at least, and people started making fun of me, and people who liked me, we we were called snobbish and artsy, a joke, a meme, which I guess I still kind of am, and my death became a meme too. Hashtag living it. But despite this bullying, my fandom separated into multiple subgenres. Yeah, I guess then I got a catalog where I wrote my dreams. Dream catalog. Dream catalog is actually a website, an independent an independent song label which exclusively gave out vaporwave music. In here, important names in the genre were established. It was a coming of age for me. I'm more than a fad. I am the meme. The meme. Oh no. Who doesn't like themselves some sweet nostalgia? Apparently, apparently my fans love it, and and to make fun of it, and thanks to you little bleeps heads, we got Simpson Wave, which was because of a silly little video called Sunday School. I mean, Sunday School made by Lucien Hughes, and I was mostly delivered positivity rather more than negativity, and thus a genre of vaporwave was born of playing cartoon footage, editing it, and using vaporwave music to recontextualize it. Most internet people see me as a joke, but that's a part of the point. I'm self-aware enough to see how ridiculous I am, a critique and celebration of nostalgia and hopefully more. Thanks for listening. Well, here is Sunday School. Wait. Okay. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Either way, I'm going to click one of these links randomly. I have no idea which one is which. If you want to click one of these randomly in the class, then you probably shouldn't have seen this in the first place, but you still can. Oh, and by the way, one of these songs are BTS songs, but in a vaporwave style. You probably won't like that, will you? No. No.
Gotta relax. This is Earth Radio.
So here's an example of what vaporwave does nowadays. It takes a scene like this.
I like it.
And then it does this to it.